All right, so here I am at Carlsbad Caverns National Park. I'm actually just leaving there. I did a video inside the caverns, but I was pretty much in the dark. So I got everything I wanted to say out. Yeah, I don't know, I kind of feel like this is a more poetic place to do my review from Carlsbad Caverns. But yeah, I am so impressed with this place in that, I got a lot to say. I was here years ago but I'm like, you know what? I just did Guadalupe Mountains. Carlsbad Caverns like 30 miles down the road. Why not come back second time? And the reason why I loved it so much this time, the first time I went, I was using an old-fashioned snap camera. So I'm like, you know what? Come back again. I can do a video, take pictures, put them on Instagram, and from the first time till now, I'm a much more accomplished, better photographer. But the reason what made Carlsbad Caverns so terrific was because you sign up, $15 entrance fee. They put you on a time for a tour, your own tour. That's what's great. Your own self-guided tour. So I got here about 8:30, 8:45 this morning. I got on to the 9:15 tour. The park ranger, before he let us into the caverns, explained the rules, and he's just like, go about your own leisure. That's what was so good, was because I got to stay in there as long as I wanted, take all my own free time, and really what was great was I was able to break away from the group of people from my 9:15 tour and get in the photos that I wanted to get in. And if it weren't good, I could wait. And I spent about 4 hours inside the caverns. The ranger said it'll take 2.5 hours, but I made sure I got the best photos in. And anyhow, the pictures came out really well too. I'm really surprised. They came out well, unlike where I've been to Wind Cave National Park in South Dakota, Mammoth Cave in Kentucky. A lot of these caves, it was just impossible to take pictures. Nothing came out, photos were bad, and that's even with using an iPhone. I have a 10 Max, but I tell you, just the photos came out terrific. I had nobody interfering in any of my pictures, and and Carlsbad Caverns was great. There's so much to see. I mean, the ranger even explained, it's 2.5 miles of walking around and exploring. So yeah, I did it all. I feel really fulfilled and satisfied from my visit here today. There was a lot to see, just different rooms. It was all lit up nice, and just the pictures came out really well. So now I'm leaving, spend a half the day, maybe 2/3 of the day here, and really great. By far, out of all the caves and caverns I've been to, Carlsbad takes the cake by far. I've also been to a place in San Antonio, nice, but yeah, nothing. This was great. And the best part of it all was, because of the pandemic, the coronavirus, they wanted to spread people out. They limited the amount of people in there. No tours, go off on your own, and that was the best part about it. And even my first time around, visiting, I was on a timed tour. I had to stay with my tour guide, and it's annoying, Here I just roamed free. It was the best. Really, I wish they could continue this in the future, though I know once we have a vaccine for the virus, you're going to go back to rangers giving, speaking, blah, 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 about all the tours and, the information, and who cares? They gave little information, post along the way. It was good enough. So, anyhow, I just went on a huge ramble. Carlsbad Caverns National Park in Carlsbad, New Mexico. I'm so really happy that I came back and did this a second time around. Totally worth it. So, Carlsbad Caverns National Park, Guadalupe Mountains. National Park, 30, 40 miles down the road. And for all you national park enthusiasts out there, you could do Big Bend National Park, about 250 miles even further south and west along the Texas-Mexico border. You know, years ago I got in all 3 parks, but funny, Guadalupe Mountains, when I visited, it rained. Carlsbad Caverns, you know, I was using an old-fashioned camera, but yeah, just kind of this little southwest section of the U.S. is good. Though the only thing I'll say is it's so hot. It's, you know, the end of September, but it is so hot. The air is so dry, and it's arid, desert, vintage, just heat and desert is all I could say. So it is what it is. You know, it's part of the Southwest United States. Anyhow, thank you for listening and for my ramble. Wow, over 6 minutes. All right, I'll end it here. Thank you again.